Can you call the roll, please?
Director Scobie.
Here.
Director Walterman is excused. Director Best.
Here.
Director Seedoff.
Here.
Director Rice Walker is excused. Director Gray.
Here.
And President Bradley.
Here. We have a quorum. Go ahead and begin. Call me in order.
Preliminary approval for letting number 8550, Terminal 2 roof replacement, phases 1 and 2, Lambert St. Louis International Airport. PSA number 1152, Civil Engineering Services for St. Louis City Parks. Recommends approval. PSA number 1153, Civil Engineering Services for St. Louis City Parks with Horner and Schifrin recommend approval. Utility agreement for federal aid projects, Skinker Clayton Oakland Roadway Project, CMAC 5401707 between the City of St. Louis Water Division and City of St. Louis. Emergency work orders issued for the months of May and June 2014 by the Department of the President and Facilities Management Division, Board of Public Service for emergency work and repairs requiring prompt attention. From the Director of Public Utilities, a private communication system license agreement between City of St. Louis and River City Internet Group pursuant to Chapter 23.64 of the Revised Code of the City of St. Louis recommends approval. From the Director of Public Utilities and Streets, joint recommendation that permit for Level 3 Communication LLC to trench, bore, and/or cut and restore pavement and sidewalk as needed for a total of approximately 350 feet along the east side of South 11th Street, beginning from an existing Level 3 manhole in the intersection of South 11th Street to intercept existing building, etc. From the Director of Public Utilities and Public Safety, joint recommendation that the following permits be approved subject to certain conditions as follows. Blake Building, LLC, to consolidate land at 1201 Shoto in City Block 441, and Lafayette and Oregon Townhomes for boundary adjustment at 2836 and 2838 through 46 Lafayette in City Block 1312. Recommendation that permit for Dominique Soda to re-subdivide land at 4361 through 63 Gibson in City Block 5114C be denied, violation of Board Order number 720. From the Director of Public Safety, recommendation that 5 festival zones be approved subject to certain conditions as follows. Handmade Happy Hour at 13th Street between Washington and St. Charles, July 18, 2014. VFW Patriotic Celebration at Chestnut through Tucker to 14th, 13th through Market to Chestnut and areas surrounding Soldiers Memorial and Parade route. Start at Washington America Center, west on Washington to Tucker, south on Tucker to Chestnut, west on Chestnut End at Soldiers Memorial for July 22nd, 2014. And Wiffle Ball Tournament at Carondelet Park, July 26, 2014. Top Shelf Burger Battle at Kaufman Park and 13th Street between Pine and Chestnut, August 17, 2014. And Webster University 100 Launch Event at Locust between 8th and 9th Street on September 19, 2014. Now we have the conditional uses.
Good afternoon, Mr. President, members of the board. I'm Bob Gordy, zoning plan examiner for the City of St. Louis, and I'm representing the building commissioner. Pursuant to board order number 766, transmitted herewith are recommendations for the following conditional use agenda applications. Approval with conditions is recommended for 3 applications, and that's at 3304 Merrimack, 8237 North Broadway, and 4320 Neosho. And then denial is recommended for 1 application, and that is at 4919 North Union. I request that these recommendations be approved as submitted.
On 4919 Union, can you talk a little bit about why you guys denied that one.
Well, first of all, the gentleman was operating prior to getting any permits. The alderwoman didn't submit a letter of support, but she's got some very strict conditions in there, specifically that gas tanks be removed, the site be remediated, and it being cleaned up for contamination purposes. There was some discussion at the hearing by a representative of the property owner that the tanks had been taken care of sometime back in the, I think, 70s or 80s. However, no evidence of this was presented at the hearing, so we don't really know if that, in fact, has taken place. And then the other thing is that the gentleman really presented that he was going to be operating a convenience store when, in fact, it didn't sound from the testimony that there was going to be any activity inside this building itself. It was all going to be out on the parking lot in front of the building. So it didn't really qualify as a convenience store, even though that was what the application was for. So it was just based on the evidence that was presented. We felt that it wasn't going to be in the best interest of this community to allow the appellant or the applicant to operate as proposed.
And I've noticed that Alderwoman Tyus had a letter of support with conditions. Has she been notified that we're recommending denial?
I don't know, to be honest, in the process, at what point she would be notified of that. I'm not sure if it's until this board takes final action that she's notified. I'm not sure of that. I'd have to check into that.
Okay.
I don't know at this point if she's been contacted.
Probably would be a
with
good
that.
idea if somebody notified her that we are recommending denial.
We could certainly do that if it hasn't been done already. I can check on that.
Okay. Any other questions from the board on the conditional uses? Seeing none, I'll take a motion.
Second.
Okay, is the motion to approve as presented? Okay. Motion to approve as presented, motion seconded. Read the roll, please.
Director Scobie.
Aye.
Director Waterman is excused. Director Best.
Aye.
Director Seedoff.
Aye.
Director Rice Walker is excused. Director Gray.
Aye.
And President Bradley.
Aye. Approved. Before we vote on the agenda, I do have a question. Under the Director of Public Safety, the VFW Patriotic Celebration, what is the date on that?
I'm sorry.
22nd.
Okay.
I think I changed. I thought
22nd, I believe.
What?
I think it's the 22nd of July. It wasn't on here.
Is it on there?
Mitch, she read it off.
Okay.
July 22nd.
Okay. All right, so we have July 22nd. Okay, very good. All right, take a motion to accept the agenda, please.
Previous rule.
Okay, I have a call for the use of previous rule. Is there any objection to use the previous rule? Seeing none, agenda's approved. Motion to adjourn, please.
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Meeting adjourned. Thank you.